Good evening. Welcome to another fantastic episode of Forge 2.0. I do apologize. What you're about to see is a beast eating. I was unable to eat earlier. Got a little out of control and things... Got busy with things. Got a little caught up. Time got, away from me. So... Nice Caesar salad. Outstanding. So, how did everybody do today? Did you come out on top? You closer? One day closer? Tomorrow's hump day. I really, really, really hope you got closer to those milestones. We got to hit those weekly milestones. You have to. If not, then, you just keep trying. I just bit the shit out of my tongue. Sorry about that. I'm looking at trying to figure out some different approaches with my phone. Fuck, did I bite that hard on it? I didn't think I was biting that hard, but damn. Apparently I did. So, I am still waiting. I did not see any comments about if there was anything anyone would like to talk about. Okay? Don't be shy. Don't be shy. This is interesting. And eating experience, a more intimate view of Brandon, aka the Wild Man. But still very hot. Okay, so find your way to YouTube. Forge 2.0, the YouTube channel. It's entertainment. There's drama. There's action. There's thriller. There's humor. It's a comedy, You'll enjoy it. It's win-win, like I said. For everyone. It really is. Find your way there. I have to contact these people again. I'm not sure they answered me. On Facebook. I'm not sure they did. I have to double check and see. It'd be nice if they did. Very nice. I do apologize again. I'm just... That's awesome. No, but had a great day. It was a good day out. The weather was nice. Tomorrow is supposed to be another good day. My one soda a day. I'm pretty good. I have been doing. After this, I'm going to get down serious into I got to do my workout tonight. Serious with it. Serious. Got to send it to my buddy, I'll see what's going on. Manicholik? I think somewhere in the Philippines, I guess you could call it a screensaver, or the screen before I sign in. I've looked at pictures of the Philippines before. Didn't know they had mountains and woods and forests like that. Yes, good morning, LC. Mataloan Nachak? Do you have a place in the Philippines that sounds similar to that? Well, we'll find out. I'll put it on there. Something like that. Somewhere in the Philippines. I've got a nice screensaver. I'm looking at it. Crystal clear waters. Nice white beach. Just tropical tree. Well, whatever it is over there. I guess it's. I don't know if it's tropics. I'm not a geography or Nice trees, cliffs, mountains, beautiful stuff. Hola, Nick. What's going on, buddy? I just seen your thing. I guess you posted, 2-3 days ago about how many movies and everything else. Dude, I didn't know you were in that many movies. That's insane. That's awesome. That's insane, though. I was going through looking and going, damn. Good stuff. But yes, you'll have to excuse me. I am eating dinner right now, and I wanted to eat it before everything gets soggy, because that's what happens in a chicken Caesar salad. And you don't want wetness. Nice. I love it. Now, is this? That's cool. Hey, work is work, baby. Work is work. It doesn't matter. You're always looking at this job security. You're working. There you go. I think people tend to lose track of that sometimes. Well, he just did this, or she just did that, or they're just doing this. They're working. They're making money. On top of, it's in the field that you want. Why? I don't understand why. Oh, you didn't do anything big, but I'm working. What are you doing? And it's just like, wow, really? Oh, excuse me. Today was a high carb. No. Yes, today's a high carb day for the V-Shred 90-day fat loss extreme. I love it. I'm still got people asking me, though, Brandon, really? You're only eating 5 times a day? Really? Are you sure you're not just grazing all day? Why don't you start, even my brother, one of my little brothers was like, why don't you just start with 24 small meals? Really? I feel great. Energy is up. Let me tell you, Mingy, the energy is boom through the roof. I love it. I'm ecstatic. My legs don't like it because I'm doing the workouts at home, and I'm guessing that's part of the fat loss extreme, because your ass is the biggest muscle on your body. So the more leg exercises you do, the more fat you're going to burn for the energy. I'm cool with it. But damn, let me tell you, squat pulses suck. I would like to talk to the person that came up with this exercise and ask them why. Do you hate people? Do you not want to have fun in life? Do you not want to walk? I really do. I want to ask them, because it sucks. It does. Squat pulsing? Sounds good. Send it to me, brother. Send it. Send it all. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-hmm. I was going to look into something about the IMDb card, or IMDb, but I couldn't stop laughing going, yes, I'm going to create I'm a douchebag card, or I'm a douchebag part on this website. I was just I was just laughing my ass off. I thought it was funny. I did. Well, you all know that I bought this book the other day called Captivate: The Science of Succeeding with People. Thanks. I'll check it out. So, one of the things that sold me on this book, haven't opened it yet, okay, but it's sitting there and it's staring at me. I got it a couple days ago. Saturday. Yes. Came through Saturday. I haven't touched it yet, but I will. I plan to. You know, I mean, I bought it. I'm not just going to let it sit there and collect dust. Besides, her one grab that the artist used was coming from a coming from a recovering awkward person, you know, and then she says something after that, and I go, that's it. Boom. That's the steel grab right there. Okay? That's the Superman grab. Gotcha. And you're buying it. Coming from a recovering awkward person, you gotta buy. I understand that there's all kinds of people out in the world. I really do. Granted, some people might want to not really. How would I say this? That's a pretty good breadstick. Some people may argue. I understand there's different. And I understand everybody learns things. Everybody absorbs things differently. Right? I do. But to sit there and get upset, I mean like hysterical upset, because something doesn't go your way, I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay? I don't get why you would go get that insane, that crazy. Oh, this one. Case in point, games, video games. I've played with some people late, and they go crazy because somebody beats them, or they don't make it through. They don't do this, or there's the lag on the computer, and it's just okay. It's a video game. It's all right, buddy. No worries. You know, no worries. Come on. I mean, really, what's is it that? I almost want to ask, are you that weak-minded and defeated internally that you let a video game dictate your emotional state? I mean, really. Ultra spicy chai with a little hazelnut creamer. Minga, beautiful. No. See, I had a buddy. He was supposed to be on. Once again, he left me hanging in the... He just left me hanging. This freaking kid. Left me hanging. You know, it's... Oh. He's on Facebook. Oh, but before I get too far out, tonight's episode is affectionately titled Relationships. Okay? Now, there's a couple of different definitions of relationship. One is a noun. Actually, they all look like they're nouns. But noun, a way in which two or more concepts, objects, or people are connected, or the state of being connected. Okay? The state of being connected by blood or marriage. A way in which two or more people or groups regard and behave toward each other. And then you have the emotional and sexual association between two people. Excuse me. So, different definitions for relationships. Interesting. Okay? People think, oh, there's just this. No. You can have work relationships. Doesn't mean you're going to go jump into bed and get all hot and steamy and hold each other's hands. Okay? You can have just relationships like, how can I say this? Well, you've got friends. Okay? Then you have romantic. You know, being connected. You're establishing a relationship. A lot of the times, oh, here you go. Key point. Okay? I've had people ask me if I'm going to start a program where I guess, teach people or help people change their mindset. Okay? Be able to laugh when someone says something to them. And instead of just, oh, you disrespect me and you want to just go automatically... the primal kicks in, okay? I've been asked that. And at first, you establish a relationship when you're with someone, when you're doing, a confidant, okay? Mentor, coach, friend, okay? There's a relationship. Now, do you want to overstep the relationship? You have to watch out for that. Certain things are set. It's kind of almost like last night's episode, overstepping boundaries. Okay? Almost forgot what day it is for a second there. See, it's difficult for me to sometimes go, okay, so today's Tuesday, or it's this day, or like Wednesday or Thursday, because to me, honestly, I'm going to be honest, and I think I've said this before, I don't pay attention to what day it is. Unless I've got an alarm or I've got an appointment meeting or something that's set up, which I'll make an alarm or I'll think something will come over my phone, I'll make an appointment for. Okay. I don't care what day it is. Why? As I say in the wake-ups and the I think I dropped something on my shirt. Didn't even see that earlier. As I said in the wake-ups on Forge 2.0, every day is a day filled with possibility and potential. You have the possibility to go this way. You have the possibility to go that way. You have the possibility to go down. Okay? You do. You really do. And it's just, okay. Well, what about this? No, what about that? Well, why not this? Come on, there you go. But every day having the potential of this possibility, the potential to do this, be great. I always look for, all right, that's the potential. I can be great. Well, you can't because rain, sleet, or snow can still be great. Thundering, monsoons, you can still be great. How can you be great during a monsoon, Brandon? Really? By helping. by doing everything within you to make sure other people are safe. Okay? Come on. Really? Think about it. That's a good goddamn garlic breadstick. Damn. You know? But you develop these relationships and a bond is formed. Okay? Now, how strong is the bond depends on both parties. Okay? Now, this bond, this relationship, depending, no matter what it is, whichever kind of relationship it is, okay? Between a concept, an object, two people, a group, there should always be 100% given on both sides. From both sides, okay? Not 50-50. No, because that means you're using 50% for something else. 100-100, okay? Everything. Boom, 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 all the way. You know, it's, I don't, you people don't seem to realize that you don't want to be the only, that's like a sex, romance, relationship thing. Sorry, I found it the other day about exactly how to say this without just having me to use my words, but we'll use my words anyways. You don't ever want to be the one that you're giving 100 and the other one's only giving 20%. Okay? If you want to get clients, so if I want to help somebody, if somebody asks, me get Brandon, if I paid you so much for 3 months, could you be a mentor to me? Could you be a coach? Could you help to coach me? First, I'd say, well, there's no guarantee. I can only tell you how I do it. Okay? And if we're cool with that, we set an agreement, all right, I give you my PayPals, my Venmos, my, Cash Apps, whatever it is, and then we come into an agreement. We form a relationship right there. Mentor, coach, student. Okay? And then we move on. Now, a great bond can be, be forged right there. I love it. You could forge a bond right there, okay? I am the mentor, you are the student, and I will share with you all my knowledge. It's more like I take my knowledge and pour it into you. Okay? But some people, they don't understand it. Well, you don't want to overstep it. And just because you're doing something with someone or you have some kind of relationship does not mean you could overstep those boundaries. Okay? There's got to be a mutual respect, okay? Relationships in itself. We're not even going to go with, your couples. I mean, we could get into that, which we might maybe later. All right? Yeah, it's coming back nicely. I know. I don't know what I used a couple days ago. Last Thursday or Friday on my face, but it just like sucked all the moisture right out of my face. It was bad. And on top of the wind blowing, and I didn't wear the scarf. So, that does look, oh, yeah, it does. Mingy, I don't know what I had right there. But the cacao butter is doing great things. Great things. But, no. There's got to be a bond, and they've got to be equal, okay, from equal sides. Not this one giving more, giving each 100%. And it's hard because there's communication issues, okay? If you're not communicating correctly, and you're just getting frustrated, instead of saying, okay, maybe I can say this another way. So if you can't understand what's being said to you, right? Most people just get pissed off. Rah! They don't try to go, okay, they're saying this, but they're not understanding what I'm saying. Let me say it another way. You know what I mean? And people, they don't do that. It blows my mind. It's like, instead of getting upset, okay, think of another way to say this to me. Obviously, the way you say, and you keep three or four times that you repeating it the same way, and I'm not understanding. Obviously, I'm not going to understand it. Okay. But, oh, I see there's a couple more people watching. Hello. Let's get a couple. Boom, and a boom, and a boom. There we go. And a boom, and a boom. There you go. I waved. There we go. Nice, 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 nice. Awesome. All right. Sometimes I see it, but if like something isn't said, I don't, but I see that wave thing, and so I've been trying to, okay, wave. But, relationships can be stressful. It's work. You definitely have to work on it, okay? You do. Especially if you have a significant other. I don't know if we really want to attempt that right now in this conversation, in this episode, only because I think, all right, you can have a relationship with, like, bonds, like with friends, coworkers, okay? People that you not command. I mean, you could say with you command. If we want to bring the military in this, meaning there's a huge relationship right there, very strong. I mean, you got to have the bonds. I mean, and trust has to just about be absolute. Okay, you're going to war with these people. You're putting your lives are in their hands. All right, there's got to be huge trust, and this is why one of the things that can make or break relationships, trust, is huge. I know, I'm using a foreign concept. People don't know what trust is. You don't. It's very hard for a lot of people to trust because they've been just stabbed in the back so many times. And it dooms all the future relationships. And it does. Okay? Hell, it's dampened a couple of mine because of the way things that have happened to me in the past. You know what I mean? But, oh, there we go. That's a nice. But you've got that. If that trust isn't there, and you don't want to work on communication, that relationship's just going to fall apart. Okay, and this is work. This is your significant other. This is people. I guess it could still be work. So we'll work with. We would say between coworkers, and then we would also say if you're the boss, and then the people that are under you, that you ultimately are their livelihood is in your hands. Okay, there's got to be trust, and there's got to be a mutual. Okay, if I do this, you'll give me X, Y, and Z. Well, yes, but you've got to do this. Okay, you've got to do, what is it? UVW, XY, RST, UV, WXYZ. Okay, so you've got to do UVW, and then I will give you XYZ. Okay, there you go. Okay, I can. This is simple enough. Now, all right, there's got to be trust there. You're going to do the work. I've got to trust that you're going to do work, and you have to trust that I'm going to pay you. Now, granted, the way it currently works, as long as you're in, like, and I can say, well, it's pretty much everywhere. If you do the work, right, you're going to get paid. Now, if you don't do the work, so if you do UVW, but you only do UV, the way it is, you still get XYZ, but you know what else you're going to get? You're going to get fired. So they're going to pay you, but you're going to get fired. And then, when you need another reference and somebody calls, you're going to get a terrible reference. So, because you destroyed a relationship, which something that could have been very fruitful, you're kind of hurting yourself down the line. And now if you do this more than once, you're more or less setting yourself up for failure for every step of the way. You know what I mean? I mean, you gotta have that. You gotta work on that. You gotta have I mean, I know, and it's like I said, they're not just easy. You got to put the work in, okay? Like I said, 100 on each side. You know, I looked up. I was gratefully today. I didn't see a lot of relationship TikToks or Instagram things about relationships today. Thank God. It would have been. What did I find? Did I? I'm searching the memory banks of what I visually watched today to see if I indeed didn't see anything. No. I don't think I did. Not relationship wise. Just, your little bougie stuff that you normally see about, women are do this or men do this. And it's like, I understand, okay, for a long time, women were treated like they were nothing. Okay, but now you have equality. But two wrongs don't make a right. It's not your time now to do that to the other side. Okay? It's not. You're not going to get anywhere. You know what I mean? It doesn't, you don't want to ruin something. I can do this and this and this. Yes, you can. But that doesn't mean you got to be a dick about it. Two wrongs don't make a right. Okay? Now, you'd end up, if we, how do I want to say this? You got to be careful because we don't want to piss anybody off. Not that I give a shit. You don't. I'm going to just leave it right there. Okay? I know, women were treated quite unfairly. Okay, back in the days, but now there's equality. So not in everything and not as high. I understand that, and I've seen the arguments where some guy was arguing because some girl was saying, well, women don't get paid as much as men in certain jobs. I forget what he said, but it had something to do with, well, what was it? Oh, you know what? I'm going to find it. I don't want to say anything to start, any trouble with people, but it was an interesting take. I'm not saying I agreed with it. It had something to do with men have more stress and they do this, and that's why. And the men, these women were drawing all their information from, and they get this and this and this was like the 1% of the 1% of these certain guys in companies. And I did do some research on that, and I found out that was true. That it's not just across the board. It was only certain people in certain positions, And I'm looking at it going, okay, all right. I understand that. Everybody wants equality now, but somebody just wants to whine. And instead of, okay, we've got what we want, now let's help to make things better. Let's forge a new era. No, we just want to be fucking petty. And, but this and this and this and this and this and this and this. And it's like, look at all, I say, and I look at it and I see this. And my parents tell me not to because because of what I want to do, okay? Because this is a show. And I want it to be universal, okay? I want everybody on the planet to be able to know who the wild man is, who Brandon is, right? And she's like, my mother goes, if you write things like comments on there, people are going to pull it up. Yeah. I know. I don't care. Like I told the one guy when I started this back with my brother, he tried to cut him down and he was saying something. It was like, I understand, freedom of speech. I really do. But at the same time, if you don't have anything nice to say, shut the fuck up. It's that simple. All right? I don't see why we feel the need when somebody's given a little bit of power to be able to change things for the better. All they want to do, not every time, but most of the time what happens is they want to fight, they want to bicker, they want to cause tension and bring more negativity around. I don't understand it. And yes, I can say this because I know people, because I'm 45 years old. I haven't been around the planet, okay? So I can't say for other countries. But I can speak for people in this country because I've met people from other countries that have come here. Okay? So yes, see, I can grab a basic knowledge of different people from different countries because they're in the United States. So there we go. See? Yeah. You just thought I was just trying to blow smoke out my ass. Let's see if my buddy was supposed to come on here. No, he's not. He ran away. He ran away. Unbelievable. Why would you run away? Shameful. Shameful. You shouldn't be running. You know, I don't know what he's afraid of. I've had liquor on the floor. He said he might be drinking a beer. Okay, you can have a beer. As long as you're not butt-ass naked and you got a shirt on, we're good, buddy. We're good. Oh, but no. You know, you've got to work on that communication, okay? It's serious. You're going to develop all kinds of relationships growing up. Friends, co-workers, okay, very strong bonds. Significant other. You've got to work on communication and being... I understand it's hard to trust, and I do. What did I say? Who said it? Was it DMX? Yes. No. Yes, it was. That whole trust thing. It takes too much energy just to not trust people. So trust people, but trust them to be them, and trust in yourself to be able to see them for what they are. He said it better. The way he said it was smooth. But, like I said, trust. It takes too much energy to not trust people, okay? Just like to wasting time projecting anger towards a certain person or a certain thing that's happened. Why? You know? Don't bother. It's fine. Let it go. All right? Sorry. I bit the shit out of my tongue. At least I didn't bite through it. That would have really sucked. You know? But you forge these relationships with people, okay? And people are gonna come, people are gonna go. They're gonna come into your life, and it's gonna be either to help to blossom it or to teach you a lesson, okay? I know, then you're like, well, you speak about, Brandon, you talk about trust. Yeah, trust. Trust that people are going to be people. They're going to be themselves, but trust in yourself that you can see them for what they are. So you already know, okay? A thief is going to steal from you. A snake is going to bite you. It's that simple. You know what I mean? There you go. But no, I was sitting there and I was thinking about this. I'm like, yeah, all we do all through our lives is form relationships. This is going to be a talk show, right? It's going to be podcast / talk show, TV talk show. All right? I'm going to be forging relationships. Anybody that I have on the show, I'm forging a relationship with. I follow some people that have been on the show. We talk with them. I was just talking to one earlier on the show tonight. Okay, Nicholas is doing great things. Hell, I just found out he's been in 15 different movies. I didn't know that. I knew he had a few of them. I didn't know he had that many. That's awesome. I'm establishing a relationship, building bonds, forming bonds, building trust. I mean, there's no reason for me to do anything against this guy. He's kicking ass. He's a decent human. See? This is what we do. We find people come into our lives and either become friends or lessons. Now, the question that you have to ask, are you going to learn from the lesson, or are you just going to repeat it again and again and again and again? Okay? I hope not. I hope you're going to learn. I do. And that's why I say out to people, and I say there, and I know I'm still looking into to pay Facebook so much a month. So more people are seeing my posts because apparently 4,400 of you aren't seeing my posts. Okay? And some people are seeing my posts that I'm not even friends with. Don't get me started on that one. But, you forge these bonds, and it helps you, and you learn. And I hope you learn. Because, you really should. It should just be... I know we're all good at life is going to go like this. All right? We know that. You're going to have your ups, you're going to have your downs. But the key is to learn from the downs, and you grow. So then next time something happens, it won't go down so much. Just a little bit, and then you go back again. Just a little bit, and you go. Because we're always learning. We're always evolving. Not a lot of us, but most of us. Maybe not as a whole, but individually, yes. And it does. I get there and I see this and I see things and I was like, why couldn't you just talk? You can sit there and talk. And it's always everything. And I understand emotions run high sometimes, all right? And you just lash out. That's not good. If you have that much going on in your life where you can't control your emotions, or you let them control you, it's time to stop. Because you're going to ruin your life. Okay? It's one thing, like I said, if somebody's putting hands on you or your family. That's one thing. I still say, this is a last resort. Okay? It's never the first thing in your mind. It's always last. This is always the first. Always. Always. You know what I mean? But you got to be able to control yourself because you'll ruin. You kill those relationships. Okay, you kill them. I almost jumped on something else, but I'm going to save that's episode later this week. Excuse me. But you don't want to burn these relationships. You don't want to stop them. You don't want to crush them because of a miscommunication, because you just reacted instead of thinking. Okay? You don't want to do that. You want to trust. You've got to trust in yourself, first of all. I know that's hard to do because it's work trusting in yourself. It's scary. A lot of people just want to, I'll just react. Well, that's not always the best course of action. Okay? It's not. Coming from somebody who always used to just react. I was good. But because of my mindset, my reactions were different from what you would think. Somebody says something, or, blah, 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 and you're ready to fight. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Rah, 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 rah. Me, I laugh, and that completely disarms people. Case in point, one of my hustles, right? Come outside to greet the person. Instead of saying, I'm sorry, sorry you had to wait, or I'm sorry for, being late, or whatever you say, I say, thanks for waiting. Here's your stuff. You have a great day. Now, when I tell somebody else, thanks for waiting, all that anger and that tension they had in their face and all that just drains away. It's like, what was it? It's Monday? Monday. This was Monday. This was yesterday. And I went out and I was talking to a couple people and I was like, thanks for waiting. Thank you for waiting. Have a great day. And they didn't know how to respond. All I heard was, yeah, thank you, yeah. Have a good day too. And you just catch people. And I read that somewhere. Instead of, if you're ever late to a meeting, instead of saying, no, I'm sorry, I'm late, saying thank you for waiting. And it throws people off one, and they have to readjust because they're like, oh, well, they're not going to apologize. They just said thank you because it's a different mindset. It's a different way to capture the group, to capture the room, okay? And it also goes, it makes the higher-ups, the people in charge go, okay. All right, so he's going to stand up for his convictions. He's just not going to be, cow down, if something gets a little rough. Pressure's on. He's not going to, I can't do it. No, he's going to stand up. What is it? Stand up to the plate. Stand up to the plate? I think that's the saying. Stand up to the plate, stand up to the plate. See, I keep saying it, but something sounds like it's off. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't often use that saying, so I may not be saying it right, But it's all right. This guy's not. I can, count on him when pressure's on. He's going to come through for the business. Awesome. And there you go. You just formed another relationship. Now, even at that same point, you may not get that promotion, or maybe you don't get the bid for that job. The boss is going to remember that because you took all that wind right out of the sail. And now you can lead the meeting. We're going to do this. You're grabbing attention. Boom, I'm going to do this. You're taking command. Instead of, oh, sorry, blah, blah, blah. No, thanks for waiting. Now let's get on with this. As you see here, and then, bam, you got him. Case in point, I was asked a few months ago, again, this happened a couple years ago, but then a few months ago, I was asked about doing a TED Talk. And I said, ooh, well, I did sign up for a public speaking. It's a master class, right? And it's not that I have a fear of talking on a camera. Obviously, as you can see, it's my message. I want to make sure I get my message in my brain the correct way, and I don't just want to just ramble. It's just, that would be something interesting. I might just, call, send him a message again. Mika, a TED Talk on top of with what I'm trying to do. It'd be awesome. Awesome. But I am looking into trying to create a program, even though I know I'm turning this into a show. I would like to still create some kind of program where somebody wants a mentor about mindset and laughing and enjoyment and forging a better version of themselves. I'm going to look into it. See what can happen. You never know. I'm really excited for tomorrow. I've got I found a tripod for my tablet with the remote control. So I'm hoping what that remote control means is that when I do it live, it's going to be back a little further, so it'll capture the whole chair, right? And I'll just be able to go and then talk. But yet it'll capture me, but it'll be far enough away, but yet still close, I guess, so people can still see me. I'm excited, But I do believe that's all we're about to. I can really say on relationships, Yeah, that's about it. Oh, ow. Buddy didn't even answer me. Shameful. It really is shameful. Why I just don't understand it. I don't. It blows my mind. Why would you say stuff and then not be there? Boy, oh boy, oh boy. But, like Chaz Palmieri said, you can't bring people up that don't want to come up. You can't. No matter how much you want, how much you try, if they don't want to come up, you can't bring them up. That's not the whole thing he said, but that's the part I'm trying to get across. You're trying to help people. You're trying to get them to change their mindset, to change the way they look at things, their perspective, okay? And I don't mean like you have them have my perspective, but have them in of itself where they look at things differently. One, because they want to, and two, because they should, because the way that they're doing things is kind of just setting them up where they're always going to fail and be at a dead end and not succeed, not do anything in life. You know, just, well, he was miserable or she was miserable every day, all day. I mean, she was happy every now and then at home, but that was it. And it's like you sit there and you just go, why? Why would you want to be that? Why? Why not? You know what? Let me change some things. Maybe if I do this, maybe if I do that. I mean, what's it going to hurt? So, I do fully, agree with that. It's just, what can you do? But, what do we got? Did he say it? But what can you do? But anyways, thank you for everyone that decided to stop by, provide me with a little bit of your precious time. I greatly appreciate it. To my friends across the pond, I hope you had a great day, or you're about to kick some ass today. I do hope so. I hope you're one day close to those weekly milestones. I do hope you're going over to YouTube and subscribing to the Forge 2.0 YouTube channel. It's win-win. I'm going to say it again. I said it earlier. You get entertainment. Perhaps a light bulb will turn on over your head. A different perspective you'll get. I get the followers. But that being said, I hope everybody has a good night. I hope everybody had a good night. And I'll see you tomorrow. Brandon out.